Hey, everybody. Sorry this was a quick live. I'm not feeling the best yet, but I had to go on live because of Sly. I wanted to respond to her, but unfortunately, she blocked me in her chat. Hey, Jane D. Hey, Tom. How are you? Hi, Rabbit. Hey, Sam. Hi, Allegedly. Spending lunchtime. Oh, thank you. Hi, Miss McGinnis. Hey, KLP. I think I got everybody. Let me make sure. Hi, Cree. Thank you, Tom. Hi, Susie. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hi, Inquiry. Hey, Heatway, honey. Hey, Vixie. Hey, Sherry. So I woke up late, like around not even half an hour ago, because I've been taking so much cold medicine. Hey, Miss Jasmine. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Ring Home. Hi, KLP. So, and I got a message on IG that Sly was live, so I went to see, and I sort of caught the ending of it because by the time I got there, I just heard that she was talking crap about Jules and her mom. So I went in there and I wrote something, and she immediately blocked me. And then she says, click the link. She doesn't drop a link. Thank you, Miss Jasmine. She doesn't drop a link, but she says, click the link, and then she blocks. So then I had somebody else, hold on. So then I had somebody else say, hey, drop a link. And she blocked that person too. And then she starts to say, click the link, come on, get up here if you're so tough. And why didn't you say it in the beginning? I didn't say it in the beginning because I was sleeping. That's why I didn't say it in the beginning. Yeah, she blocks everybody, but she says people are scared. Click the link. So I posted in the community tab, nothing. They told her, and she's like, tell her to make a fake profile to come in here to tell me that. I don't have time for that, Sly. So, so hey, Noel, how are you? Hold on a second. Get this going. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me coughing, so I'm going to be muting a bit when I feel like I'm going to start coughing. I'm pretty sure she blocked KK too. She did. That's what she does. And you know what? She said, oh, you guys were okay when it was done to Jen. Hey, Tracy. I don't listen to the whole thing. What I heard from, I've never sat and listened through a whole live of hers. But what I've heard of her is saying to Jen that she's going to go to her house and I'm going to be there. And I know that's bullshit. She's not going to anybody's house. She always says the same thing and she's not doing it. And that's not my issue is that she takes it way too far and says these horrible things. So, Sly, if you're going to say horrible things about people, don't block them. Drop the link for them because it's easier to tell KK, hey, say something else, but she's already blocked. Same thing that you did to me. See, that's the difference. We don't have to talk and say horrible things about your family or about you or make up shit. And yes, 150%, George did call um uh Jules' father. 150%. And George, you're never going to be man enough to admit it. Not only did I hear it and see it, but so did other people, including his mod at the time, who was Naba. And she heard it and she messaged me. I messaged her and I said, can you put up with this? Hey, Celia, how can you put up with this? And she said, I'm not okay with this. And she was his mod. And the only reason it wasn't recorded, George, was because I was driving. Because by the time I got home to get my other phone, you had hid it or deleted it because you're a fucking coward. So I don't care how many times people that weren't even from Napa wasn't even good with. I don't think she was good with Jules at the time, and she said I got her on Deadly's channel, and she said that she heard it too, and so did other people from that don't even follow Jules. So it sucks to be a liar, George, but that's what you're always going to be known to in my eyes and a whole bunch of other people who heard that. instead of not being the coward and saying, yeah, I did it. So what? We don't bother with those people. Why? Yeah, they run over there to Slides to make up their own thing, to make up their own stories and say George never. There's Kendra. Never. He never did it. Yes, Kendra. His own mod saw it. His own mods heard him calling. His father. Thank God her father didn't answer the phone, but he did call twice. He called twice. Yeah, take the live off private and don't edit it, George. It's already passed. You're not getting a restraining order on her. She's not getting one on you. Be the man that you say you are and admit it. You don't even have to apologize if you still feel strongly enough that it was okay for you to do that. But hiding it and saying you never happened makes you a coward. Because when I posted that picture of a monkey and somebody had put it up there, I had to say, yeah, that was me in 2020. I did post that. I'm sorry. I didn't deny it that I posted it, but you can't deny it. You can't deny. You can't admit to what you've done, and then you talk about Jen not wanting to admit what she's done. Order out of chaos. Trust me. Trust the process. Who knows? Bothering a 90-year-old man was disgusting. How disgusting. Yep, it was. And then Sly. Oh my God, Sly. You called me old. I've got to look in the mirror to make sure you're calling me old. Yeah. So is you're what's the big deal? What's the big deal? You know what I can say, Sly? I've never tried drugs, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it, but I wouldn't back away from someone like you. Never have and never will. If you're gonna, hey, free side, if you're gonna tell somebody to that you drop the link, then drop the link. I was at work and only caught a little of that live, and I am disgusted in Sly. She has totally relapsed. Yep, I unfollowed her after today. Thank you, Stephen. I unfollowed her, unsubbed. I don't even know if I can respond there now, but she blocked me and I unsubbed. Thank you, Noelle. You too. She's going to be your age as well, and I don't think she looks as good. I know. And what is she afraid of? She said, anybody who wants to come in here, I'll drop the link. We're there. We were there. Nothing happened. KK was there and got blocked. I was there and got blocked. I even made a post, drop the link, nothing. And then she says, if you want to look, if you want to talk, you can go on your own live. So then why are you saying drop the link? Why are you saying, you're kidding me, Jasmine. Why is she saying drop the link? She says she doesn't block or hide on her channel. I think I made 2 comments and that was blocked. And I wasn't timed out, I was blocked. Because I kept trying to reply. And nothing happens. I'm so sick of it. You know what? People don't even watch her anymore. She is pure trash. I went when I woke up and that person sent me a message that she was going off. Let her go off. Hey, Steven, see, we are both 43. Yeah, because she's used drugs so much. That's why. But let her go off. Ignore her. You know, like the same thing happened with that Vegas Valley account. Hold on. Give me a second. That same thing happened with the Vegas Valley account. Remember when they started going off on people? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Miss Liabilities Snaggletooth. Um, Hi, Six Gun Sweetie. The same thing happened. We stopped watching him. We unsubbed. We stopped watching him, and it was done. Never went back to watch. Unsub from Sly, she'll go away. She isn't going to anybody's house. She's not that stupid to go to somebody's house and start a fight. I'm sure she doesn't want to get arrested in another state. So don't even bother. And I don't care that they were message me. I'm not going to watch her anymore. Is somebody who blocks people in the chat because they ask for a link or they want to just, I said, you're going too far. And she blocked me and called me old. Oh God, that was a great comeback. I didn't know. I am shocked at the use of the N word and calling someone. And yep. No, Noel, I just got blocked in Slice chat. Hey, JJ. Times I witnessed it too, Maria. He said he was calling her dad and then made a phone call. You see, there you go. Stephen C. also saw it. George, you are such a liar. You'll never have any credibility because you're just like Jen. You guys talk about Jen, but you do the same shit. Jen, I showed proof that she blocked me because of I was in Tony's chat, and she's still changing the narrative. This is exactly what, and then Kendra goes in there. George, never, never. Yep, Jasmine, she is. She sure is. And Brenna, I saw you write a comment yesterday that I couldn't stand Noel. When exactly did I write I can't stand Noel? Tell me, when did I say that? When did I write it? I want to know because I sure as hell didn't write it anywhere or say it. You're just as bad as Jen is. You guys, all you do is lie all the time. I don't know how adults can sleep at night knowing all the shit that you do and all the lies that you make up. Jen, you're not a victim. You never will be. You harass people and then you cry victim when they respond. That's exactly what you do. Last night she came on and said, "Congratulations to me, I got a job." But unfortunately, it's not as many hours as I would like. You know how many hours she got? Zero. Zero. She's like a little kid that tells you a lie, and then you're like, come on. Did you really not take that from your brother? No, 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 I didn't. Tell me the truth. You didn't take that from your brother? No, no. Tell me. Well, it was his fault. That's Jen, where one creator told another one that she was going to put her in a coma. She said it one time and was arrested for the threat. There you go. I honestly think her and her friends had all this planned from the beginning. The thing is that um, even if they have it planned, don't they know that Jen's always fake crying? Don't they know that when they pull this shit off like this, that people will unsub? So the same people who subbed because they were following Jules, they were following KK, they were following my account, and we all went over there, they unsub. So you lose the same people that you got. Because nobody, not one single person from this side of the community is gonna say, "Oh, I like Jules, but or I like KK or Maria, but I just want to I want to give Sly a chance." Not one person is going to do that with the way Sly is talking. Is the worst. Thought she was a baddie. Jen is not a baddie. Jen is a liar. Jen is a manipulator. And Sly, not one person thought you would go hurt Jen. We're all just letting you talk out of your ass. Not one single person thought you would go hurt Jen because nobody would be okay with anybody hurting anybody. You know, the same thing. You're like, "Oh, Jen, I'm almost at your door. Answer. I'm out front. Answer." And there's nobody there. She's over there making up shit as she goes. Yeah. But I was so frustrated because I literally had just woken up and looked at my IG and somebody messaged me and I checked and it was like the last 5 minutes. And then you hear it's like, "No, now you're coming back. Hey, Mikey, now you're coming in after I'm almost done." No, I just woke up, Sly. I just woke up. And then she's like, "Nobody's blocked." Yeah, I posted a screenshot. I was blocked. And I wasn't timed out, or if I was timed out, it was for a very long time. But anyway, so you're gonna say, I'm gonna drop the link, then drop it. Don't threaten people and say people are afraid of you because I'm not afraid of you. I would never be okay with anyone. going to someone's home. She was trolling her. That's it. She was trolling her. Nothing more. I watched it all go down. It was crazy. One mother told her subs that another mother is allowing her small babies to be sexually abused. The mother is said was about I threatened to put her in a coma. And oh, I'm glad she got arrested. I won't lie, I laughed about it, but I don't really think it's funny to threaten to beat people up. She's not going anywhere. I absolutely had no thoughts that she would go anywhere. And she'd be like, Jen, look out your window, I'm there. As she's live. She's not going anywhere. Just like she's not going to Jules' house. Just like she's not going to KK's. Just like she's not coming here. People that talk all that shit don't do anything. And then they talk all that shit and say, hey, I'm dropping the link. And there's no link. If you got something to tell me, click the link. What link? Where's the link? And then I had someone go in there and say, she's asking for the link. And she says, I want to hear it from her. Well, damn. If I'm blocked, you can't hear it from me. I want Jen to come on panel with me, talk it out. Jen is not worth it. Don't bother with Jen. She's never going to change. She's never going to get better. It's all about Jen. She thinks she's God's gift to men. And she thinks everybody wants her. And that everybody has to believe her lies and her cries. I got blocked on 3 accounts. She can't handle the truth. She can't. Mikey, yeah, unsubscribe to Sly, Mikey. She's a bad person. Show her with numbers that it's not acceptable, that we're adults. And it's not acceptable to talk that way, that you could talk things out without having to threaten people or curse people out or say horrible things about Jules' mom. Go to hell, Sly. Don't talk about anybody's mother. How dare you? She's a great mom for those children, those poor children. Yep. And she did not come up. She won't come up. Threats of actually saying that they're going to do something clearly and that are not veiled will get locked up. She was arrested in front of her little kids on a live. A webpack. Oh, please. They're so stupid. She went from, hi, Maria, it's so nice to see you, to calling me all these names because I said she went too far. Fuck you, you went too far. You went too far and it's not okay. We're all adults and we all get along and we're not going to, even if it's not to one of us, it's not cool to do that to anybody. I've never heard her say racist things before. Who said that? So, Cindy? She came on off of drugs. I thought she changed. Well, she's probably using a lot of drugs now. That's why she's acting that way. But that's her problem. I don't have to put up with it. And you know what's like? I tried going up on your panel. You didn't take it. I unsubbed from you. I'm not going to see when you're live anymore because you had your chance and you showed us all that you're a coward. Because if you want people to go up on your panel, you got to truly drop that link. Sly called you that. She called me that. She's a piece of shit. Sly, you're a piece of shit. That's what you are. But after go behind people go. Noelle, she's a fake. Don't fall for Jen's bullshit. Sly was absolutely vile, like probably the worst I've seen her. That's why don't even give her a view. Unsub from her and don't give her a view. She'll go away like Vegas Valley did. Do that when you said for her, when you said for them to kick you out. Oh, by the time that she was blocked, I was I saw that I was blocked. I was making a post. Remember what we did with Vegas Valley? We all unsubbed and we never went back. And so you don't even it doesn't even fall on your feed. You don't see it anymore. Out of mind, out of sight. Let her go crazy on whatever site she wants. We already hey KK, we already proved that Sly is a pussy. She literally didn't drop a link. KK went in there, was blocked. I went in there, was blocked. So Scream all you want, Sly. You didn't drop a link and you had your chance. And if I didn't go there before because I was sleeping, I went there after and you were still live. So you want to talk about people's mothers that way? Talk about it on your own. But she doesn't drop the link because she doesn't know how. Hey, Virgie. Well, then she should have a moderator drop a link. She should have the moderator drop a link if she doesn't know how. Because that's messed up. That she wants people to think that she's afraid. And then I think, I don't know who it was, some weird account saying, she doesn't like it when she's called Momo. Call me Momo. Who gives a shit? The only thing I said that if of E11 or somebody who I know who their real name is calls me that, I'll address them with their real name because I know it bothers them. But a troll wants to call me Momo, go ahead. It's not the end of the world. I still live a better life than you ever will. She shouldn't have offered people to come up if she wasn't about that life. Yeah, she literally doesn't drop a link and blocks you and then says, now you got nothing to say. Where are you, KK? Now you got nothing to say, KK? Maria, you're old. You got nothing to say? As I'm like, is this bitch for real? We're all blocked. I'll always be your grape drink. We were all blocked. Got down from a few channels, but she spent the night in jail, had to do community service and watched it happen. She only said it once and got locked up. Oh, that's a good one. Be careful what you talk about, Sly. Be careful what you say. Because you can't go around threatening people online. And Jules wasn't a sex trafficker. You can come into this community and say whatever you want, but she wasn't. So the people in here who know the whole story know you're talking out of your ass. And Jules and Jen aren't talking. Jules can't stand Jen. So keep throwing that fake narrative. Yeah. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna do nothing, Noel. It's all YouTube. They don't do shit. The people who bark the loudest don't do anything. Do the woman that wants to dictate how others run their channels has no idea how to run a yeah, she's in there bark. Hey, AC. She's in there talking about Jules and being a sex trafficker. And everybody knows she wasn't a sex trafficker. She didn't find women for that guy, for her ex. She never did any of that. But you have some newbie like Sly coming in and trying to change the story. And then I don't know who it was. Maybe Kendra. Who knows? I have to go back and look because Kendra had diarrhea of the mouth. Maria posts little children. Maria posts little children. The fuck you talking about? I don't believe Jen physically touched any minor. I think her words were inappropriate and the way she came out in her bra hanging around teenagers. I can so see Jen doing that. She wanted Brett to go at Jules, and that's why she lied to Brett's face. Yep. And then you see when I got blocked, you see who do you see in the chat really fast? George, Kendra. Someone said Heidi was there. I don't see her unless she was using a fake account. And Brooke. That's your kind of people. That's your kind of people. You stick with those good people, Brooke. All those initials after your name mean shit. It means shit for the person that you are, that you're okay with somebody like that just because you don't like Jules. Would you like Jasmine to say that about your father, Brooke? What she said about Jules' mom, would you like her to say, would you like Sly to say that about your father? Oh, but it's okay because Sly's saying it about Jules' mother. She cannot threaten people with bodily harm. Jules is crazy. She doesn't at least make a report. Yep. She should make a report. We're fighting Sly. I watched Live for 1 minute today and saw everything I need to see. Good luck to her. She's going to need it. Yep. One thing we're not, Sly, is we're not afraid of you. Nobody's hiding. Nobody is doing shit. The only thing we're doing is say, hey, everybody, unsub from her. Like she's bad news. She's trash. She's garbage. She has a mouth on her worse than deadly. And don't give her attention. The same thing we did with Vegas Valley. Don't give her attention, and she goes away back into that hole she crawled out of, and it'll be done. Don't try to defend. When I saw that this morning, I got really pissed off. I got so pissed off, and I wrote in there but I didn't want to write in there. But when she started saying, and nobody called Jules' father, you lying, Jules, you lying. Then I had to write in there. But I'm thinking that, okay, she's going to be pissed off and I'm going to become a target, but she's going to drop the link and nothing. She's not going to drop the link. She's not somebody you can talk to. She's not somebody you can have a conversation with. So just unfollow. And if you don't see it, if you don't hear it, it won't bother you. And it'll be like yesterday and nothing happened. Who gives a shit what she says? Don't try to defend Jules. Don't try to defend anybody or KK or me or nothing. Just don't even bother her. Let her go away with her little stupidity. And her saying that Jules dropped the what's it called, the strike. Hey Sly, you want strikes? Do them yourself. Don't depend on other people. Do it yourself. You want to get rid of Jen? Do it on your own. It's nobody else's responsibility. If you want to get rid of Jen, you can do it on your own. If not, don't complain. Sounds like she's defending a Giddler. So, like, why is she so mad about strikes and demanding other people to do the work? Because she won't. She won't do it. So hey, Janet, hey, Whitney, if you won't do the strikes yourself, then how dare you ask somebody else to do it? Nobody's going to do it. If you want her gone that much, it's your responsibility. She doesn't know how to do a strike. She doesn't know how to drop a link. She doesn't know how to use a map to get to where Jules lives. So or to Ohio. Sly stands for nothing. She's just like Jen and Kendra. She sure is. But it speaks volumes when you see that going down and you see George, Kendra, and Brooke in her chat. Your people, Brooke. Your people. You go, girl. Every time I think you can't look any worse, there you are. She didn't counter the strike that Jen gave her. Yep, because she doesn't know how to do shit. But she wants to drag Jules for not wanting to go to court. And then she wants to tell people that everybody's afraid of her. Nobody comes up on her panel. Nobody because you blocked them. Hey Dana, nobody because you blocked them. That's a coward. And she's like, I blocked nobody. But you're watching her comments and you see everybody disappear. And she's saying, I blocked nobody. She sure did block everybody. Everybody that said that she was going too far or taking it every single person got blocked. I would say, Sly, you're the coward. You're the coward. And you can go live about me for 4 or 5 hours. I don't give a shit. 3 of my 3 accounts are blocked in seconds. Sly's manic because she doesn't have her man anymore. I wonder why he left, right? She can be as manic as she wants on her side of the street. Trust me, I unfollowed her and I will never see her fucking channel again. I will never see her channel again. Jen always lies. From what I've heard today, she's worse than Deadly and a few other reckless people. I never thought I would say that about anyone. Oh, yeah. She has a mouth on her. Noelle, she's playing with your head. She knows how to manipulate people. She's not your friend. Sly has a husband. She lies about that. Yeah, but I think they said that he left her. I thought they had a solid... So did she. She thought they had a solid marriage, too. But that didn't work out. Sly isn't married. Oh boy. I know what she's doing, Maria. Good. Don't fall for it, Noel. She's a snake. Whitney, you kept getting timed out over there too. 1 minute. She or blocked. I'm not sure. I wonder if that's the source of her anger. Who cares about yeah, it's probably the source of her anger, but you don't take that anger out online. You certainly don't take it out online. That's messed up. But it's not even anger. She's just a nasty, nasty human being. And we're going to be going from one shithole to another if we're jumping from a Jen to a Sly. And we don't have to accept either one of them. I mean, whoever wants, I've never said anybody can't be in Jens, but I'm saying, and I'm not saying anybody can't be in Slies. I'm saying ice them out like we did to Vegas Valley, and they move on to another community. Sly's nothing. She just somebody who screams and bitches, says horrible things from her living room or from her house, and does nothing to anybody. Her words are just nasty. If you don't listen to those nasty words, your day will be better. If you don't have people like that in your real life, why would you want to hear that on YouTube? Your day is so much better without having to hear all these nasty things going on. Months ago, Sly was live and irritated, like unnaturally. She said she didn't take her meds. I can't even imagine her poor children how hard it must be to hear somebody talking that way, the way she does. I mean, it was horrible. She was saying horrible things about Jules' mom, and I said, I can't take this shit anymore. I can't take it. I listened to her for maybe under 5 minutes before I responded. And I was like, this is way too much. I didn't even listen to the beginning of the live. I couldn't stay quiet. Haven't heard one word, but if it's that bad, anyone in the chat chilling can say. It was that bad. I listened to it for less than 5 minutes and I replied. And I could not. And then she went off on me. And then she blocked me. And then she said, come in, Maria. Why are you so quiet now? Why are you so quiet now, Maria? Because you blocked me. And then says, well, come on in. Ask for the link. How am I going to ask for it? And then somebody said, oh, she made a community post and said, drop the link. And she goes, no, tell her to make a fake account and come in and ask for it. Come on. Fake crying, trying to get people on her side. That's what she does, Noelle. Sly needs 5150 for her own safety. It was that bad. But trust me, it can even get worse. I'm not going to listen to it anymore. When somebody does a pussy ass move like that and says and drop, I'm going to drop, why don't you come on up? And I can't even respond. That's it. There's no communication with that one. You will only be dealing with police. Yep, exactly. I know everything. She blocked me, and George and Kendra accused me of being Geneva. George's own mother is Geneva. Like they literally think everybody is Geneva. He's the stupidest person on here. He blames every little thing. Look at his community tab. Geneva, 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 Geneva. Just like he had it with Jules, now everything's Geneva. I do not speak in a politically correct manner, but holy hell, what was said was horrendous. Yep. After all the BS that is to deal with, we have to let them handle it all and make it publicly clear no one is welcome here. That's right. You've been in the chat. Oh, trust me, she wouldn't even have the balls to show up in Florida because she'd be arrested before she can even get out of her car. These people that do this kind of shit, it's like, what for? Not one of us ever thought she was going to go to Jen's house. I don't think even Jen thought in the beginning she might have, but after that she says nobody's out there. She says I'm being there in 5 minutes as she's sitting in her living room. And from what I hear, she doesn't even drive. Oh my goodness, Kendra, that was so outraged at what Hellbilly said and tried to call us out. She's in there while racial slurs are being thrown out like confetti. Shut the entire fuck up, Kendra. Kendra is a racist. Jen will go to jail. Noelle, she should go to jail. Um, Kendra is a racist. She's okay with what Sly is throwing out there, then she's a racist. Brooke is a racist. George is a racist. Yeah, Jen drives. There are a couple of people I'm hearing. We're in there. Y'all stay there. We all good without y'all. KK went in there and said, "Yeah, I'm here." What? Was blocked immediately. And then KK, where are you now? Where are you? You blocked her. You blocked KK. Take care, Jules. See you later. Um, she blocked KK. Can you imagine? Florida Popo will find a reason to arrest the most innocent of people. No joke. They fall from the freaking sky if a crime is being committed. Really? Thank you, Noel. They don't play around here. They don't play around. And it's the stupidest shit if you want. But oh my God, Sly, you called me old. That's so scary. I didn't know. I had no idea. That was a good one. I'm amused. Today's live was much worse than yes. It was worse than yesterday. I saw less than 5 minutes, and guess what? I'm not watching the rest. I can tell you that with less than 5 minutes of what I watched before I commented, it ain't worth it. If you don't hear it, you don't know. She, all you can imagine, nasty shit said. Nasty. She said horrible things about Jules' mom. Fuck her. That's enough for me to hear it. And I'm not saying Jules' mom. I'm saying anybody's mom, anybody's father like that. And these people who say that they're so Kendra, you're so against that, but you sit there like that. And George, you just don't stand for shit. You don't stand for shit. Brooke, your father passed. How are you okay with her saying shit about Jules' mom? To run circles around her, I guarantee age means nothing. I know. If I'm so old and everything, why didn't she drop the link? Why didn't she drop the link? I wanted to have a regular conversation with her because she can't hold a regular conversation with anybody. She can't do this shit like that. And Noel, don't fall for anything that Jen says. Jen manipulates people into thinking she's a good person, and she's not. Jen's been going off for the same shit for years. Same shit, different day. She keeps lying and lying about absolutely everything in her life. She doesn't care about anyone but herself. And she gets enough alcohol stocked up. And if she gets enough alcohol stocked up, yeah, she's a piece of shit. This is why we can't have anything nice. I know what's going on. Who is Brooke? Exactly. That's the way say who is Brooke is who is Sly. And that's what we have to do. Move on. See, in this community, I mean, even if it's a small community, we have always given people, let new people in, of course, because there's so much, this world is so big and there's so many nice people out in the world. But then when you meet somebody like that, ice the fuck out of them. Ice them out and get rid of them. Back around. She has the medicine in the background. Yeah, I saw that medicine. No need to mention Jules' mom. That's disgusting. Just ice them out and they'll move on. When I said that I stopped seeing Vegas Valley and I never went back, it never showed up on my feed again. I used to watch like, oh God, I wonder if Jen's gonna be there. Why? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Don't waste your day listening to nasty people like that. It's not productive. It doesn't do anything for anybody. And it's just upsetting. We gotta go and stay away from people like that. Let them do their own shit. She wants to throw things out there. She wants to throw things out there that Jules and Jen are friends or are talking behind the scenes. Everybody, she's new. We're not. Anybody who knows Jules knows that she's not talking to Jen. Here comes this person sly and wants to put out there that Jules and Jen are talking. Everybody knows that's not true. I don't even have to ask Jules. I know it's not true. And that's what this person does. KK will be live in half an hour. Perfect. There's no way in hell Jules will talk to Jen. It's gotten to the point where Jules just, there's no help for Jen. Jen is who Jen is. Jen isn't a mental breakdown in 2023. Jen is the same Jen she was in 2023. Jen says she doesn't speak to Jules. She's the same exact Jen from when she got arrested. And she hasn't changed one single bit. Not one bit of difference. She goes on there, I'm a victim. I don't know. Here's what we're going to do today. Here's what we're going to do. I removed all the mods. Don't take it. I mean, I got to do this for myself. You guys, this, this is bad. This is so bad. That's all she does all day long. And we're going to do verticals. My moms don't like verticals, but I like verticals because I do good in verticals and people want to see me cleaning. So I'm going to be cleaning and you guys are going to be watching me because you have no lives and you're going to be watching me clean everything that I clean in the house that I haven't cleaned in 20 years. And I'm going to clean it now. I thought of you several times when she said she was making money for predators. TV show was money for catching predators. I only went into slides to hear her dragging Jen, but I always thought she was a bit odd. Yep. A bit odd is an understatement. You're right. And it says Maria's live. Maria live all. I know she says I'm live all the time. but and I'm like twice a week if I'm lucky now. Is Bambi's sister? I don't know. They don't look alike, but maybe. Who knows? In this world, who knows? I can see the resemblance though. The attitude. No, Jen wasn't in her life. She still tells Jen off. But Sly has been on panel with Jen on Deadlies. I've seen her on panel with Jen. Jen was crying yesterday. Jen cries every day. I would cry too if I was Jen. Sly always reminded me of people who are hood. I was used to people to talk to like that, but I am never okay with racial slurs being hurled over. Ever. Come at people for real offenses they have committed. Yeah. And then she was saying that Jules, hola, just saying, head of the Miami Iguana Mafia. But then she was saying that Jules was paying these ladies. She was making shit up as she was talking. And I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down. You don't make shit like this up. Are you kidding me? That video Jen played over and over of Sly attacking that Jamie girl actually unalived herself. She did? All this craziness, adults wanting to throw hands but not have adult conversation. I know. I was going up there to have an adult conversation. But she started going crazy. Like literally, my second comment was gone. Once I made the second, and I said, "You're going too far." She blocked me and started calling me old and said, I'll drop the link. Why don't you come up here?" And I'm waiting for her to drop the link, and there's no link. So I made the post, and then I had somebody go in there and say, "Hey, Maria wants the link." She's like, "Maria can ask for it herself." And then they wrote, "Maria's blocked." And then she said, "Well, tell her to make another account to come in and say," and you know what? If I would have made a fake account to go in and say, "Hey, it's Maria," she would be like, "Come on, Miss Liability Snaggletooth, you're not Maria. Tell Maria to come in with her real name." And her real name, she was playing word games. She never wanted to drop the link and have a normal conversation. Fuck her, ice her out, get her out of the community, and that's it. People like that who are adults in age but not in mind, we shouldn't even pay attention to. I was never proud of being from the hood. I was so happy when I moved with my dad, who was the opposite of hood. No, Jamie did not unalive herself. Is there a sign that says all the crazies aren't welcome here? If there is, please take it down. Are welcome here. That's the thing that, I'm good, Noel. Thank you. That's the thing that when new people come into the community, it can either go really well or really bad. You know who was new that came into the community that I'm totally happy she came into this community? Texas girl. I really get along with her so well, and she's always been so nice to me. I've never seen her being nasty. But then it's a chance that you take. Then you got Sly coming into this community, and she's like makes Jen look like a Girl Scout. The manner that she talks. But Jen, you're always gonna be Jen. Sly is a hard no for me. Me too. Sly is a hard no for me. A definite hard. And then you have George running in. Hey, Sly, it's me, and I never contacted Joel's father. All these women that saw it are liars, right? And trust me, George, I have all your recordings. If I was home and I had my phone that records on it, I would have recorded it. But I was 10 minutes away from home, and your pussy ass deleted it or hid it. And you can't say, yeah, you know what? I did it. So what? What are you going to do about it now, huh? Nobody's taking me to court for it. So yeah, I did it. And I'll never hear those words from him because he can't do things like that. Likes me again. I remember she hates Maria, then likes Maria. Yeah, I'm okay with Bella Marie now. She sure is, Noel. Texas Girl is very nice. I always enjoyed her perspective on Texas Talk channel. She shared with Amber. It's a shame they fell out. Yeah, she's very nice. Jen, come on, Jen, talk to me on panel. I will cuss you out. I remember when Jen started. I started it. Sly actually said she did. Who knows? Me too, Mikey. I'm glad you did. Everyone falls out with Amber. I know because everybody keeps giving her chances, including myself, and that was the last time. In fact, I blocked her, so I don't even see her comments. So if she's in somebody's chat, I can't see it at all, and I'm fine with that. There's a few people I blocked that I really don't care to see the comments. I saw him do it. I know what I saw. Not okay. I see. That's what I'm telling you. I will always, till the day I die, say he called um, Joel's father because I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it. People on Reddit saw it. Steven saw it. Noel saw it. Noel. Um, Napa saw it. Hey, Kat. Oh, hard to type, but I'm listening, and I agree, Maria. Thank you. Too many people saw it for it not to have happened. Too many people saw it, and from those people, we will never change our views. You look like a liar when so many people saw it. It's like if right now I said, um, Sly, you're an idiot, and then I say tomorrow, I never said that, and I hide this live. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, and then everybody's like, oh my God, Maria, you did say it, and I said, no, I didn't. Prove it, and nobody recorded it. Prove it. And people are like, she said it. Did you guys hear it? Yeah, I heard it. That doesn't mean it didn't happen, George. That just means you hid it because you're ashamed of what you did. You're ashamed that you called Jules' father. That's why you hid it. You're ashamed of it. And you should be ashamed of it. And you laughed at it. You thought it was funny. Don't lower yourself to cussing her out. That makes you just as bad. That's right, Noel. Show that you can be a better person, adult than her. Just some advice. He totally banked on nobody recording it. I have recorded the one before, but that one, I think it was 2 days before or something like that. But that one I was driving. And I was like, damn it. And I said, I'll get it as soon as I get home. And it was gone. Why you had to hide it? Because you were ashamed of doing that. That's why. We see you, George. We see you. But it's never okay to be going after people's adult parents, older parents, parents like that, or talking about their deceased parents, the way Sly did. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I think no, they just said that. Hold on. Can somebody see if let me see. KK has a live coming up. If they can drop the link for KK. Let me see if I can see if she has a live. KK company. Where is she gonna? Let me check real quick. It'll be live in 15 minutes. Oh, it must be on. Okay, okay. Friday the 13th. Start the weekend over here. Okay, it's on KK. Is it KK Company or KK Air? Oh, KK's Company, I think. Nope, Air. KK Air. Thank you. See you guys there. I tried to clip it, but he turned off clips as I was trying. I've never clipped before and I failed. The link is dropped. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys there, okay? And don't let these people get to anybody. Don't listen to bullshit. Um, have a good Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Have the whole weekend a good one. Get away from the negativity shit. People like that don't deserve your airspace, nothing. Don't give it to them. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you on KK's.